Have you ever been loved and still felt like it couldn't reach you? Someone can hold you close, and you can still feel alone inside. It's not that they aren't trying. Sometimes they're trying more than enough. They check on you, they care, they remember the small things. And still, something feels missing. And that can make you feel guilty, because nothing obvious is wrong. So you start wondering, why can't I feel loved? Why does reassurance feel real for a moment and then disappear? Why do kind words reach your mind but never settle in your heart? You may hear, "I love you," and still feel like you need proof. And the more proof you need, the heavier it feels to ask for it. But this feeling rarely begins in the present. Sometimes it begins much earlier. In moments where love was there, but not always consistent. Where care appeared and then quietly disappeared. So your mind learned something important. Not to fully trust warmth, even when it feels real. Because if love can disappear, feeling it too deeply starts to feel dangerous. So even now, when someone truly cares about you, your body may still expect it to vanish. You start noticing small changes, their tone, their silence, their distance, even when nothing is actually wrong. A delayed reply can feel like rejection. A quiet moment can feel like disconnection. And your mind begins asking questions your partner never created. Do they still care? Are they pulling away? Am I too much? And slowly, love becomes something you monitor instead of something you receive. You stop resting in connection and start checking if it's still there. And that is exhausting. Because you're not just feeling love, you're trying to verify it. And the more you try to verify it, the less safe it starts to feel. Not because the love isn't real, but because fear keeps interrupting it. And fear can sound a lot like truth. It tells you they will leave. It tells you they don't mean it. It tells you if they really loved you, you wouldn't feel this way. But love doesn't always feel certain, especially to a nervous system that learned to expect doubt. Sometimes love is right in front of you, but something inside you can't fully receive it. Not because you don't care, but because part of you is still protecting you. And that doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It doesn't mean you're broken. It means some part of you is still waiting for love to disappear. And that part doesn't need shame, it needs patience. Because feeling loved again doesn't happen all at once. It happens in small moments. In consistency, in safety that doesn't disappear. In love that doesn't punish you for needing reassurance. And in the quiet courage to believe what you are being shown. Not instantly, not perfectly, but slowly, very slowly. Love can begin to reach you again. And one day, you may notice you're not checking anymore. You're not searching. You're not scanning. You're just there, receiving what was already being given. And maybe you were never hard to love at all. You were only learning how to finally feel it.